Hey guys, so today we're going to be working on the 2005 V-Star. We're going to do an oil change, pretty simple. I'm going to walk you through the steps, so stay tuned. That's where we're going to drain from. There we go. I did punch my knuckles, but you know what? It's loose. Well, the bolt wants to come out all the way. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is dirty. So we've been leaving it for about 10 minutes. This is what we've got. There's probably a little bit left in there. When I take the oil filter off, I'll get a little bit more. Once you got it figured tight, you wiped it down a little bit, go ahead and nice and snug. Just like that. So a couple things. One, if you leave your oil out, you're more than likely to spill it. So I like to get my oil out as soon as possible and put into jugs so I don't accidentally spill it during the rest of the process. You might want to do this. Grab a jug, milk jug, when they're empty, don't throw them away yet. I usually take these to like an auto parts shop or something to turn in used oil. But this is what I will do. Additionally, you can kind of see it, I have a like doggy training pad. Have that out, you know, because these spill. I caught some of the bad stuff too, so that's why we do this, so we don't get the rest of our shop floor gross. In my previous video, I forgot to put this down, changed, I let the bolt drop, I made a terrible mess. So if you haven't seen that video, you can watch and you can see exactly what, you know, average Joe mechanic will do when they're not prepared. Okay, like I said, we're gonna work on this one right back here. Okay, so both of these are 12s. There we go. That one's the easy one to get. Got that loose. But getting this one's going to be difficult right there. I've gotten both the nuts off and I have a free moving pipe. One thing you want to be very careful, there is a metal washer in here. So when you remove this out, don't lose that. It's pretty big, it's pretty obvious, but you just don't want to lose it. Take that all the way off. There we go. Don't lose those, and don't lose this. So I'm gonna know where all this stuff went. All that goes right there. I know where it goes. You do have to manipulate this a little bit. It's good to take this out right here. This little reservoir, remove that. It takes out this whole thing, gives you more space to get this loose. So if you get that out of the way, you should be able to take your pipe off. Look at that. Couple things to notice. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, spots that you have to take these number 5 hex bolts out of. Don't worry about this front cover. It is mostly just to show the emblem. Has nothing to do with anything else that I'm aware of. Maybe some of you guys can comment on that if you know what it's for. But these are the 5 you take out. Make sure you know where they go. So I've got mine lined up. I've got my top 2, which are short. So they go right there, top 2. The third bottom one is longer. That one was the one that went like right up here. And then this one coming out is going to be longer. And it might be the same size. It might also have oil in it. Okay, has a little gunk on it. About the same size, but a little bit longer. Okay, so look at that. Once those are off, you should be able to come here. I'm just gonna wiggle it back and forth, and there we go. There's the oil filter right there. Should be able to reach in there and grab it. Just like that. See that? Boom, there's our oil filter. All right, so that's on. Everything is nice and tight. Next thing to do is put your pipe back on. Take that fill plug out. So we want to check the level indicator, see what it says. So there's those 2 indicators on either side. It should be floating in between the 2. That's a really good indication you've got the level oil where you need it. But if it's below one or above the other, then you've got too much or too little. So that's pretty obvious. But when you lean it over to the side, you'll always see more. And it's that nice golden color. That's exactly what we're looking for. So I'm gonna lean it up and let's see if we can find where we're exactly at in terms of oil. You see as I lean it back towards me, here it comes. So don't be fooled by that. That'll get you real quick if you decide, oh, I'm full. You're not. It takes about 3 quarts of oil. I only put 2 in so far. Looks like we're on good track. So I'll put a 3rd one in and we should be good to go. Once you've done that, you guys are good to go. Hit the road, have fun.